Okay, so are you ready to make our sushi roll? When we're done, you're going to have one of these. Isn't that gorgeous? A nice fat sushi roll. So what you need is you need some seaweed. And it comes in packages like this. Very inexpensive. And you want to place the shiny side down. I can't tell you why because I really don't know. It's just what the instructions say. Okay, so what I've got here is some rice that I've made, and it's medium grain because it has that stickiness to it without being like goopy or not being like long grain rice where it wouldn't hold together at all. Also, I've seasoned the rice, and I've seasoned it with sushi seasoning. Now, as I told you, the sushi is all about the rice. The su is the seasoning and the shi is the rice. So that's what we've got here. Sushi rice. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to spread the rice out over my roll. So then what I've done is I've just put the rice out, and now you could actually spread this by hand, and normally I would, but to save time and me having to wash my hand every couple of minutes, I'm just going to do it with the spoon, okay? And you want to make sure that it gets to the ends, because if it doesn't, what you're going to have is you're going to have a roll that has hollow ends, and then you'll wind up having to clip off a good amount of your end and all that. So that's how you want to do that. You just want to get like a flat sheet of it and get it all spread out. Okay, and I left a good piece blank here so that I could wrap over. But sometimes I actually only leave like a quarter. It just depends on what I'm doing and what I'm stuffing it with, because you don't only have to stuff it with meat. You could do just vegetables. You know, you could do whatever you want to do. I'm actually using imitation crab legs for this experiment. Not experiment, I'm sorry, demonstration. But I do salmon and I do tuna because I like raw fish. Okay, I'm guilty of that, but it's so good, you guys. Okay, so what I've got is I've got the crab legs, and I got a bowl of water here to dip my fingers in. I got these crab legs come prepackaged like this, which is really cool. And you just pull it out the plastic like that. Look at that, already ready to go. And then I'm going to put that right in the center of my rice area. And I'm going to use this other half because I want it to go all the way down. So I've got some cucumbers that I cut. You might want to take the seeds out of yours. I like the seeds, so I keep the seeds in. And I like a lot of cucumber, as you can see. Okay. Then the last thing I've got here is I've got a mixture of cream cheese and crab meat. Now, I'm sure if you went to one of the, high dollar sushi restaurants, they would probably have a more professional way to do this. However, this is real TV, not reality TV. Okay, so I've got all my stuff together. Now we want to roll it. So what we want to do is we want to pick up our end, and actually I should pull this to the end. Okay, we want to pick up our end, and we want to pull this over. Now I'm going to pick up this end because I have so much stuff in there to make it even. But we want to pull this over like that. And then I want to come back, and I just want to take a little bit of water to go over my edge because I want to make sure mine stays together. So I got that all nice and neat. And now I'm going to pull this end up like that. And I'm going to roll this puppy up. It's going to be magic. I know this is going to be really good. Watch. Voila! Okay, so now I got a little overage, but that's okay because I can cut that off. Now I am going to slice this very thin. Well, not very thin, but very lightly, because I don't want to tear the seaweed up. Okay, get that raggedy end off of there. And then I'm also going to clean the knife because it makes it easier to cut through the seaweed. So, woo. Voila! I did it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to plate this up. Okay, for the grand finale. It's all plated up and it looks quite beautiful. Let me move the sauce so you can see. And what I've got here is I've got my sushi rolls and just some cucumber sticks. And these are absolutely delicious. And I have to taste this for you. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 I better put that away before I make a pig of myself.